Hello everybody, welcome to Pioneer Counseling. Today we're going to talk about dimensions of wellness. If you do a quick Google search, you'll be able to find different resources about dimensions of wellness. Some of them giving more options than others, more categories than others. But there's these universal basic dimensions of wellness that you can go through with your clients, or if you're a client of a therapist yourself, you can go through them yourself, incorporating them into journal prompts or into sessions and reviewing through free association the different elements about each dimension of wellness in your life. So in this video, I'm going to go through each one, giving a rough description of each category or each dimension to help you better understand the elements of these dimensions and how you can walk through them with your client. So I'll read off the most basic ones: emotional, intellectual, physical, social, environmental, financial, and spiritual. With emotional, we'll start with that one, and I hope to have the image right here for you as well. So for emotional, maintaining a healthy emotional life is important to overall health. Some ways to stay emotionally healthy are to manage your stress levels, to stay on top of schoolwork, get roughly 8 hours of sleep, ask for help when you need it, or see a therapist at a counseling center. For intellectual wellness means staying curious and engaged in learning new things, engaging in creative activities, reading for pleasure, being aware of social and political issues without letting them overwhelm you, and maybe even joining a club that focuses on enhancing your intellectual interests. So really operating on all cylinders with your mind. For the physical dimension, this is the physical wellness part of your life. So it involves moving your body and exercising, eating well, balanced meals, having good nutrition, sleeping, managing stress, receiving preventative medical and dental care, getting great sexual health screenings when you become sexually active or are sexually active. For the social dimension, social wellness involves having a strong social network. That can give you support and guidance when you're stressed and or needing stress relief. Additionally, these relationships can aid in the development of healthy relationships, building healthy relationships. Moving on to the environmental dimension. Environmental wellness means taking care of your global environment and your personal surroundings. Decluttering your room, recycling your trash, or volunteering to clean up your environment can all help the environment, but it's more so looking at it from a perspective of your interaction or engagement with the environment around you, having a healthy, safe environment. Financial wellness means taking steps to live within your financial means and living in that, planning for future financial health. You can do this by planning financially, creating a budget, learning how to be a good consumer. All those things exist in the financial realm. Might even mean taking an assessment of what you're bringing in versus what your expenses are. Then, lastly, the spiritual domain. Spiritual wellness is a process of understanding your beliefs, your values, your ethics, and basically what guides you through life. Whatever your preferred approach, spending time asking and exploring your spiritual life, within your spiritual life, this process can be an important part of your overall well-being. A lot of practices with that dimension. So when we couple all these dimensions together, we get a dimension wheel. We get a holistic approach to care. What I do with clients often is we choose one and we go in depth into a session. Sometimes I'll assign homework where I'll have a client free associate on a journal entry per domain, per dimension, and see what comes up. Oftentimes this is in regards to identity formation, or even after a while losing one's identity, wanting to redefine or restructure one's identity. They get a good baseline element of who they are as a person. The opposite is true too. When you fill that in, you begin to see some voids, or you begin to see where the voids exist in your life. So that is the resource for today, the learning module for today. I appreciate you taking your time and reviewing through this tool with me. These are great short, 4 or 5 minute videos to share with your peers, so feel free to give this out to anybody that might benefit. Check out our other videos, and a lot of these resources are also on our Pinterest page. You can find us through our link tree in our bio. Thank you. you so much. Have a good one.